See one thing, for those students who want to be employed in future, do not depend upon only taking piece of paper, such as you have completed your board examination from BSCB. Even after 2 years, you complete your 12th examination. Now you are going to get admission in BA Part 1, BSc Part 1 or BCom Part 1. In graduation, I have seen in 99.99% students of Bihar, almost all universities, they do not go to college earning knowledge, acquiring knowledge. They just go in greed of acquiring a piece of paper that is known as certificate. They get certificates, even they imitate in the examinations hall, and that's why they are scored unexpected marks. It means 70%, 80%, 90% marks. But even they still remain unemployed. Why? They have no skill. They went to college, they used to go to college, but not getting knowledge, not acquiring knowledge. They actually going to college when my admission is going on, when my admission starts, when is my exam, when my the date of examination forum, when is my exam. These kinds of the things you came to know. That's why you went to a school, but you don't go to a school, you did not go to college to acquiring knowledge. That suppose your main subject is physics in BSc, you even did not visit the college in the purpose of that you have to improve your physics, you have to work on physics, and after completing your graduation you blamed others that I am unemployed. You cry, you shout, you beg in front of others that I have no unemployment. I have put some examples during your conversation that you are going to computer class, you are attending both 2 students or 2 students, 2 friends, okay, taking the class of ADCA. One is depending upon on theory class and one is focusing on practical class. Those who focus on particular practical will get very soon employed, but those who depend upon only theory class will not get very soon employment. Okay, so you will have to face a lot of problem when you go to coaching, when you go to college, a school, wherever you go. Try to learn new things, try to learn new skills, not depend upon only particular acquiring piece of paper. You come here, almost all newcomer students, 11th students, 12th students, graduation students, they come here. Only sir, teach me rules of grammars. What will you do, my dear brothers and sisters? In class 9th and 10th, CBSE board, ICSE board, grammar is not out there. But also they are far better than you in English. Why? They have commanded on literatures and vocabs, reading, writing, and speaking skills. In Bihar board, we have not been taught English since our childhood. That English is not compulsory in Bihar board examination. Even not 10th examination, 1 to 5 left, even 9th not compulsory. Directly Bihar board student meet English, make friendship in class 12th. You have come in class 12th and reading English, you will qualify the examination. You will get good marks after different kinds of approach, because we are living in 21st century and 21st century is completely full of technology. So with the help of a lot of technology and AI, we can acquire handsome, unexpected and precedented marks. Okay, but we can't acquire knowledge. So I would like to suggest you, whenever you go to class, try to acquire knowledge, not depend upon only just I am going in the name of coaching and classes. Yeah, 11th students come here. When I taught them 3 days or 4 days, 5 days grammatical concept, they said to me, sir, it's very good. But when I start teaching them how to speak English, how to read English, okay, how to write English, they started criticizing me that sir has no idea to teach English grammar. What will you do? What will you do after learning grammar? Okay, your teachers who have been teaching grammar for a long time, but they have no efficiency to speak English. Why? Because they have not practiced to speak English. And if you don't practice to speak English, do you believe in future you will qualify NDA exam, Air Force exam, SSC exam, bank exam, Navy exam? Okay, different kinds of the examinations. Most of the highly profile examinations of our country are depend upon English. What do you think about NEET students, IIT students? Their studies continuously 4 years being done in English medium. That's why they become strong in English. Those are students who are from Bihar board but completed NEET entrance examination, IIT entrance examination, and they got admission in college for IIT or for MBBS. They have to study 4 years continuously in English medium atmosphere. They have to make conversation with their teacher, classmate in English medium. That's why they become efficient in English. But you, where? You got admission in college, and in college go to just Amasya and Purnima, and you do not go in the name of getting knowledge. You go, sir, when is my exam? मेरा exam कब है? कब form भराएगा? These kinds of the things you are go there to know. But after all these things, you do not focus on any practical things, and after 5 years, 6 years, or 2 years, you regret yourself. My English is poor. You are not the first boy. You are not the first girl that who told me that my English is weak. Almost 99% of students who met me in society said to me, my English is poor, my English is poor. But most of them have seen dream of Navy Air Force. In a Navy Air Force, NDA examination and other officer grade examination, interview is conducted. And interview, there is also additional thing that is called group discussion. If you go to group discussion, you will have to face question in English to English. You have to answer English to English. In that case, if you don't know how to speak, how will you manage all these things? But you are not willing to listen to me, but you are blaming to me. Those students recently passed class 10th come to me and start blaming me that sir does not teach such things. Okay, you have efficiency, you have capacity to determine that what I can teach and what I cannot teach. You have no efficiency, but in 4 days class you have just determined that sir has no efficiency to teach such things. What the teacher doing who teaches only grammar? Grammar is not to learn how to read, how to write, how to speak. Grammar is to just how to improve the mistakes which we have committed. You know, if a spoken is not important, then why in UPSC examination students are forced to speak in English? Why in BPSC interview students are forced to speak in English? Why in bank examination, SSC examination, force a student to speak in English? Okay, why? If it is not important. Dear brothers and sisters, I am present here. You have enough time to improve your English. You improve your English as you can do. Otherwise, the same students, same brothers and sisters of your society, crying and shouting and begging that my English is poor, my English is poor, the same situation will have to face you, okay, in future if you do not improve your English. So I would like to urge everyone, improve your English by any means of learning. Okay, any platform which you like from there and anywhere, any type of you want to learn. Okay, you can pass 12th, you can pass 11th, you can pass 10th, you can pass graduation, but you will be unemployed if you don't have skills. So try to getting a piece of paper, try to increase your skills. If you have skills, you can never be unemployed at any place of this universe. Okay, so अपना अंग्रेजी जल्द से जल्द जो है सब सुधारिए, नहीं तो बहुत ज्यादा दिक्कत होगा. ठीक.